Men, what's the most jealous you've ever been? When I realized I did not have a best friend, I have a group of friends that I still talk to, and back in the day, two of them would always get along well, like pairing up for the group work, etc. After some time, they transferred to another school, and then it hit me. I understood I never really had a best friend. I felt like I was just a side character in everybody's story. When I sensed my ex was cheating on me because there were a number of red flags and she made me think I was crazy for thinking she was lying. I was going through her phone, looking on her computer. It made me feel fucking crazy until I caught her. I literally thought, what the F am I doing? This isn't me. Maybe she's right. Maybe I'm crazy. While doing it, it was such a shitty feeling. But we lived together, had a life together, and I had so much invested at that point that I needed to know for sure so I could justify ending things and completely tearing my life apart and starting over. That relationship brought out the worst in me, a side I didn't even know existed, and it was so toxic. Never again. If I sense someone is cheating, it's over. I don't need to snoop. I'll just walk away because it's not worth my sanity and it consumes your life when you're in the middle of it all. Several years back, I started dating a woman and quickly fell for her hard. A couple months in, we had the obligatory discussion about exes, and she divulged that she had recently dated a huge celebrity. Like people's sexiest man of the year huge. It turns out he was the last person she had dated, and she'd pined over him for a year after the handful of dates they went on, before she met me. It kind of freaked me out because it seemed like she might still be pining for him, but I was smitten. And we kept going. A couple months later, we had gotten really serious and had moved to the I love you territory. I arranged for this huge celebration for her birthday, took her out on the town, bought her jewelry, you name it. The next day, she texted me that she had gotten tickets to a movie premiere and after party that night for the new film he was starring in, and he was going to be there as the main attraction. She was so excited that she got a friend of hers who had a massive crush on this guy to go with her so she could meet him. I texted her that I wasn't really comfortable with her being so amped to go see this guy she'd been so infatuated with for an entire year, and she blew me off and put me on red. Those couple hours were easily the most jealous I've ever been. If I'm being honest, I'm jealous of a friend of mine. Gonna call him Alan. Him and his wife have been together since they were 14. Married at 25 when they decided to try for their child. They have a 6-year-old daughter who is absolutely adorable and very mischievous. Alan's got loving parents that supported him all through his electrician apprenticeship, and his wife inherited a nice house from her grandparents. Don't get me wrong, I am very happy they have a great life together. And they are great friends of mine who would help me without question, if I ever asked. But the jealousy comes with how different my life has been. My family hated me. I was homeless at 17 when I ran away. I have multiple failed career paths. Good career now, at least, but the path to it wasn't smooth. And a relationship history that can only be described as depressingly chaotic. Found out a coworker that I helped on all her projects. Tasks make significantly more than me. Feels bad, man. My first job, I trained my coworker. And then the program assistant kept shoveling her work on me. We finally divulged salaries and they were horrified. I made less than both of them. Program assistant even apologized. She had been giving me work because she thought I made more than her. I ended up leaving that job for one that makes $17,000 more, and my boss lost her staff and had to do my job for a while. Now, both my cousins are married and one with a kid on the way. The life I've always wanted. Dated and lived with one girl for 6 years who just left me with her animals 80% of the time and then cheated on me. My most recent one was stressed out by work and schooling. She finally got into that. No matter how supportive I was and told her, I'll always be there even if we can't do anything. She still ghosted me after 2 years together and lives less than a minute away. Now, every girl interested in me doesn't want kids, and I really do. But that plan will have to falter even if it makes my parents sad. My mom really wants to be a grandma, and my sisters are both not interested in kids. I'm just so very jealous.